Believe it or not, it's time for the stream. Grab some snacks and your coffee. Sometimes I game or I make art. What will it be? Believe it or not, we are live. Hello, everybody. Oh! Did it keep scanning even while I was... Wow, okay. I really just didn't move, did I? Oh my god, Jack! 22 months, tier 2, dude? Thank you. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Big head! Huzzah! Thank you, Jack. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Smooch Husband. I'm sorry you got hit with the ads, man. That's rough. Disney, hello. Moss, Cleo. Let me start at the top. I gotta say hi to everybody. Jay's here. How's everyone's cards? It seems like we got a lot of good cards here. Rick, hello. Rosie, I said hi to Cleo. Welcome. Cleo, you got a good card. Is that good? Good things happen to you today. Smooch. Zethus, hello. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Moss, welcome. It's one of my favorite days of the season, gang. We were preparing for book club brackets. If you got a ping in the Discord, I may have accidentally pinged everybody. I did not mean to in Discord. Why is my camera all? Okay. How you doing, camera? You good? That seems better. Yeah, if I pinged everybody, I'm sorry. I did not mean to. That may have happened on accident. If it didn't, great. But we just finished our book club discussion of the previous book in Discord, which was a very fun time. And now, today, we get to decide our next book club. I'm very excited. We're going to give it a little bit of time. You know, we'll yap a bit like we do. But there's a lot of new people here, and I think you're going to have a great time with this. It's one of my favorite things. Thank you so much for the 10 stream streak, Smooch. Huge. And Infame's here. Dude, how are you doing, man? What am I up to? I'm getting ready for a subathon tomorrow. Not on this channel. You guys may know right at the right, my husband, Alex. We run our second channel, Backyard Blanket Fort now, and we're getting ready to do our subathon there, which is also called Camp. So if you want our little Google Doc for camp starting tomorrow, it is a cap subathon because Alex has to work. So unfortunately, it's only going to go for the weekend, but it's a full weekend of us. And oh my God, does this subathon take a lot of planning? Yep. So we'll be doing that the rest of today after. But it's been good. I'm very excited. I think there's a lot of really fun things planned for that. And if even half of it goes off well, I think you guys are going to have a really good time. I might have said thumathon. I might have said that. Disney, how you doing today? Are you having a good day? I might have said thumathon. I stayed home from school today and gave up tomorrow's subbing job. Oh yeah, I think I heard you say that about the subbing job. Jay, you gotta take care of yourself. I know it's such a pain in the ass. I don't know if you get sick often, but I think a lot of you guys know on here, I'm very susceptible to respiratory stuff, respiratory infections, viruses, whatnot. And boy, when I get sick with that, I have to miss so much work. It's such a pain. If you're anything like that, I'm so sorry. Because it gets to a point where like you're so sick and you're like I can't keep missing stuff. Like, what do I do? You're running on 35 minutes of sleep? Are you okay? What happened? Oh my God. Are you good? Alyssa, I missed you for like 5 whole minutes. Can you believe I've only been here for 3 months? It feels like at least 5. It feels like longer. It's fun though. I was saying this yesterday. A lot of you guys came in like December and January, which is very cool. I need to spend my money. I got news that I shared in Discord photo share. Oh, cool. Okay. I'll have to catch up on that soon. Guys, I feel like I've been so bad with keeping up with Discord recently. And I just want to say I'm sorry about that. A lot of it is because we have been doing extra planning for the subathon, and then this week has basically been like event week with like we had Who Said It and the game of the month on, or sorry, yeah, and game of the month on Monday, the book club stuff, the subathon stuff. So I can assure you, after Sunday, I will be able to allot a bit more time to that. I have some plan to also reorganize some of the roles to streamline notifications and stuff for you guys. So that will also be done. If it helps, it'll be easier for you to do it again in the future. Oh yeah, the subathon stuff. I know. I was telling Alex how cool it is. Like, I feel like we have a lot of stuff planned now, and we have some ideas that we want to add to the subathon. But it's also like, okay, well, we can't like add stuff or like, you know, how much can we get done in the next 24 hours, 48 hours, whenever we were talking about it this week. And I also had to remind myself like, hey, this is going to be an annual thing. It's only going to keep getting better from here, you know? So like our first one's going to be really great, especially for our first one. And it's just going to keep going up. Just going to keep going up from there. Sadly, won't raid tomorrow because my stream got moved to Sunday. Oh, my parents decided to invite themselves over. That's okay, Smooch. Oh, that's very kind that you were planning on that, though. Lots of little things wanting to ruin my mood. I've been there. I've been there when the little things stack up. I'm sorry to hear that. Echo's here. Uh-oh. Echo, how you doing? How you doing? How's life? Have you read Harrow? What part are you on? See, this you just can't sleep. I'm so sorry. I don't have like crazy insomniatic sleep problems or anything, but every once in a while I do go through a stint where I just like don't sleep well, and yeah, that can definitely be pretty rough. I don't get sick as often as I used to, but do more than others. I think I'm entering that phase as well. Breaking cycles is a good one though. That's true. Definitely can be, yeah. The face of fear when you don't understand something for a moment is hysterical. Yeah, well, because sometimes I gotta like, you know what it is? When you say something in chat, this is the royal you, anybody, and I don't remember it. I think all of my brain power momentarily diverts to that one thought. Like all of the background machinations running, just like hard steer into that. Oh God, don't zoom into me. That's really zoomed out all the way, huh? You're that close to me, huh? Okay. I made no further process. My brain is trying to juggle 6 balls with no hands for the rest of the morning. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, damn, maybe that card is kind of... maybe it's kind of true. Come here. It's the ADHD brain, too? Yeah, that'd probably do be it. What do you mean? Everything's suddenly diverting to the same neural pathway all at once? Probably. Are the audiobooks of the Locked Tomb good? Moss? I don't know if you know the performer. I don't know what you actually... Narrator. That's the word. I don't know if you know the narrator. Moira Quark. Moira Quark. I normally can't stand audiobooks. I love listening to this lady. In fact, I feel like Moira Quark is one of like the goats. And I went to an author festival last fall, and one of the authors was like, guys, you're not going to believe it, but for my next book, I got Moira Quark. And the whole audience was like, and I didn't even know that it was a big deal. So that's cool. I will warn you that if you're not used to reading fantasy audio, because you know fantasy books sometimes, like, and maybe other people can relate to this, you know fantasy books sometimes, they just drop you in the middle of lore, and they're like, it was the year 18,758, and King blah 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 with his 3 sons and 14 daughters were all in the blank region that was warring with this other region between the mountain, and like they drop you on that shit in the first chapter. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna feel like that.
You are talking about the nonsensical ravings of a lunatic mind.
And that's what fantasy books feel like, right? So like for me, I'm such a visual person and not an audiobook person that I don't know how, like I can't even comprehend how people do audiobooks at all. Because I like have to have the words there. I'm hooked. Tell me more story. I also, hey Cindy, I didn't get to see you. I was, just about to get to you. Hi Cindy, welcome in, dude. Yes, I will warn you. There's gonna be moments where you're like, if that gets you. But if you're used to audiobooks, especially in that genre, then I think you're gonna fucking love it. Yeah, make sure you can see the dramatis personae somehow. There are some great visual references of that on the internet and Tumblr, but yeah, that helps a ton. It's just something all streamers do. It's been labeled streamer brain. Yeah, streamer brain is super real. Okay, Infamous sold their cruiser bike. It's been missed, something I can't point my finger to. You got wait, 2 sport bike keys now? What does that mean? Bought an R15 today. Today! CBR was left in the garage, well, because the parts of that model are not being available. Wow! So wait, Infame, are you saying, because I'm not familiar with model numbers, are you saying you have 2 bikes now? Because that sounds like you've leveled up. Yay, Smooch Husbands and Who Said It? Hell yeah, dude. You'll love it. You'll love it. Also, make sure you see... Oh, wait. Nope. I read that already. I've been a writer for over a decade and a maladaptive daydreamer. Okay, cool. Then you'll be good. You'll be so good. I just gotta warn people about that. If they're not. Yeah, kinda. Both are screamers. I feel like that's fun with bikes, though. We have a neighbor that loves to just like they have one of those big like the Harleys, like these, you know. I'm not really a fan of that, but man, he loves making that thing be loud. He loves it. Funny thing happened. Amy has Discord Nitro and Baba pays for it. So it was time to renew payment. Baba accidentally signed himself up instead of Amy. Aw. Damn, sometimes stuff gets... I have like so many different emails for different accounts. For like business reasons even, that it's sometimes hard for me to coordinate payments of accounts and stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like that means nothing for me until I took my ADHD meds. Literally, words aren't real in audiobooks until then. I struggle with that, and maybe that could be a part of it for me. That is something I definitely, you guys know I want to ask my doctor in June about ADHD. But yeah, audiobooks just like, if I don't have the words in front of me, I'm struggling. I did do with Hild that immersive reading thing that Disney's talked about, where it's like you listen to the audiobook while you're reading the book in front of you. And that was really nice because Hild was quite a dense read with a lot of steadfast historical figures in it. And a lot of like old English that I can't read. It was like when English was English. It was like English and British was its own language and Irish. Welsh wasn't a thing yet. So all of those languages were starting to like blend together. So the pronunciation of it was like, it was a godsend to have that. Hi, Annabelle. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I should stop using my points. I might need them. Cruisers are loud, but it growls. Sports bikes, on the other hand, scream like banshees. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, then the thing my neighbor had is probably described as a cruiser. It ain't a sports bike. That's for damn sure. The thing that annoys me is that he'll do it past midnight on a because here's the thing. I live on a residential road that's like in the middle of nowhere, and it's a dead end. It's a dead end street of houses. And it's not a road that I even think anyone would race on. And he doesn't even fucking race. He could do that. He could do what he does on the main road, and it would be better. And then driving down here when all the people are asleep past midnight, he'll do it. I'll give him this, though. You guys want to hear the first considerate thing I heard the guy do this morning? I was up at 6 a.m. because I woke up to stress before falling back asleep. It's what I do sometimes. I was up at 6 a.m. and I was like, I should try to sleep just a little bit more because I fell asleep late last night. And you know, I heard the guy, I think he was like driving to work on his bike. And I heard the bike and he didn't do the loud growl. And it gave me a bit of hope where I was like, oh, he must not be doing that because he knows it's 6 a.m., right? And not doing that at 6 a.m. is the nice thing to do. And I thought, wow, that's growth. Maybe he'll be better, you know? Maybe things are okay now. I heard something through the grapevine. You want me to purchase a car? We did talk about cars a long time ago, right? You've been peer reviewed at least. Y'all ever wish audiobooks had subtitles? That's immersive reading. Hell yeah. Oh no, that just means I'm old, isn't it? Hi, Bowser, welcome. That's a great card. Let's go. I'm doing good. I was able to ask my mom to borrow her library card so I could join the book club. Oh, that's exciting. I'm trying to think of the kinds of books we have on there. I think we got a lot of good ones. And I think, because sometimes I pick niche books that's like, some people will like them, some people may not. I feel like these are pretty well-liked books. We're out of ad purgatory. GG's, everybody. We've made it. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad, Annabelle. Also, supporting your local library is a fantastic thing to do. So many good resources, right? You've got such a cool house and such an uncool set of neighbors. Yep. Yeah. Well, the ones immediately next to us are cool. But yeah, that's just, unfortunately, that's just kind of part of, I feel like, living rurally. Well, okay, no, I shouldn't even say rurally. Let's be real. I think that's just a part of living where like you can't pick your neighbors. And that just sucks, right? That can go with like in your fucking apartment complex, right? I've had shitty apartment neighbors. God, yeah, I've had really shitty apartment neighbors. That can go, actually, now that I think about it, everywhere Alex and I lived, we've had very shitty neighbors. Alex, you remember that one guy that walked his dog drunk and then he pushed over our trash can and then flicked us off from within our own house? Do you remember that? Guys, we were hosting a D&D game and we were sitting by the window and the guy pushed our trash can over, which wasn't in his way, and he was clearly drunk. And then we all look at him because we heard that. Hi, Ty, welcome in. And Batman's here. Hey, Batman, welcome in. And I see Sting. Hello. Pushes over our trash can, which is loud, and we're facing the front of the house through the window. So we all look from playing our D&D game, and we're looking at him, and we don't even do anything, but I think we all kind of have this, like, what the fuck look on our face, like, huh? And then he just goes, and he's like sloshing around, and then he just walks by, and we were like, what did we do? He was actually crazy. And when I say actually crazy, I mean like there was another incident with another set of neighbors that had a bad time with him. Probably should have called the cops on him, low key. So yeah, now that I think about it, Alex, why do we keep having such bad luck with neighbors? It's probably why I wish to live on 20 acres of land away from anybody, so I don't really have any neighbors and I can just be with the birds. Perhaps that's why I feel that way. Perhaps. How do you choose the other book options, by the way? The ones that aren't Patreon. Oh, you'll see. You got a phone call just as stream started. I hope it was a good one. Maybe good news, perhaps. Are they politically cool? They're not egregiously politically uncool, if that makes sense. There's no clear demarcations that they're politically uncool, which I'll take, considering the area we live in, right? However, luckily we are in an area that overall I feel good about. Does that make sense? Especially considering I'm in Southern Appalachia. It's better than nothing. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. And then obviously, like I said, Alex and I are close to two major metro areas. I mean, Asheville is Asheville, I shit you not, is like the San Francisco of the South. It's like, well, no, maybe not actually. Raleigh in North Carolina, like the Research Triangle, is probably like the San Francisco of the South, where lots of education, lots of museums, big metro area. They're calling the Research Triangle like the Silicon Valley, the new Silicon Valley. And then obviously very forward thinking. I do think Asheville is where like the hippies live. Do you know what I mean? And even then, like, we're not very far from like Charlotte, Winston-Salem, and like, I don't know, there's all these metro hubs that are definitely starting to bleed out because so many people are moving to North Carolina that it still feels a lot better than Florida did to me, for sure. Amy has applied to both branches of local libraries. She's trying to get a job. I've always thought it would be cool to work for a library, man. Let's hope. That'd be so cool, Jay. Cards are calling me today. Calling me out today. You're patrolling for crimes? Can you get my old drunk neighbor who knocked over my trash can? Who flicked me off in my own house? The fucking gall on this guy, you know? She would kill me if I got another what the fuck car like the hearse. That was such a good story, though. Humans are historically bad at getting along. I mean, maybe, but we also rely on each other so much, you know? It needs to be a what the fuck car. Something people will say, why do you even have this? Get a Japanese mini truck. You live in Scarlet Hollow, you gotta start watching out for them ditchlings. Zethus, I shit you not, I basically do. In the very first episode, because I've been going back to edit my old VODs from when I first started recording. I first played Scarlet Hollow when my husband and I were in the middle of moving to North Carolina. I was born and raised in Florida. My husband is from the Raleigh area in North Carolina. And we were living with my in-laws because we sold our house very quickly and didn't have a house set up here yet. Started playing Scarlet Hollow, not knowing anything about it. I had no idea it took place in North Carolina. And I remember one of the episodes featured Blowing Rock, like a Blowing Rock mug. And I was like, Blowing Rock? I've been to Blowing Rock. I fucking love Blowing Rock. And I like fangirl about how like, if you're near Blowing Rock, you need to visit. It's so pretty. And now there's so many things that happen in that game that yeah, I very, 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 very much recognize a lot of it, and I can tell the writers have done their due diligence. It feels very true to the locals, you know? I say as a progressive Christian. No, listen, I get it. I really do get it. I'm gonna hop to the bottom a bit. Sorry if I missed some chat, gang. I see Tyria's here, and I just want to say happy birthday, Tyria. Can everyone wish Tyria a happy birthday? Tyria, happy birthday. I hope you have a great one. And I'm glad you're here to have a book club day with us. I think you'll enjoy it for a birthday. I was a library assistant 4 years in high school, and that's why I am the way I am. I love that for you, though. I didn't appreciate libraries when I was younger.
Happy birthday, Tyria.
Oh, that's so nice, and thank you for the bits. That's so nice. Yeah, I didn't appreciate libraries as much when I was younger, and I wish I did. Wait, are we getting people to do... Wait, why is this not disappearing? Hello? Oh! Uh-oh. How do I can't see chat. Okay, there you are. Okay, chat, I'm sorry. I guess you're in a different spot now. I want to move my chat. I didn't mean to dock it in OBS. Undock. Remove all pictures of Ron. I did break it. That's okay. Chat, you're gonna be here for the day. You're gonna be here for the day. Sorry. It docked in OBS, and now I don't know what to do. Classic Alyssa. I know. It's okay. It's fine. We'll get to the bottom. The Blowing Rock mug is episode 1. That was when I was hooked. I knew it. As soon as I knew they like really got in the nitty gritty. It was great. Tyria also got the sun reversed. Okay, that's kind of interesting for a birthday card too, honestly. Moss, yeah, Moss may have, not Moss, a little birdie may have told us. For sure, for sure. Knight of Pentacles is a fantastic card. Tax return is just around the corner. Hey, hell yeah, let's go, dude. Alex, we need IT support. No. We're fine. We're fine. He's also really busy. We might see a little less of Alex today because Alex has been doing, he's trying to get extra stuff done with work so that work goes a little easier tomorrow to prep for the subathon. Yeah, and then I know he and I are also going to do a lot of work today finishing up stuff for that. Hi, Mohammed. How are you doing? I've been well. I've had a lot of productive stuff going on today. I went and did grocery shopping for the subathon tomorrow. If you guys don't know about the subathon, there is a command for it, !camp. That Google Doc will give you information about the subathon on our second channel, Backyard Blanket Fort, happening tomorrow. Literally tomorrow at this time, we will be live with the subathon. So I went grocery shopping for that this morning, got a lot of food stuff done. We've been prepping with some digital assets. We've got camera stuff set up in the basement. Yeah, and a couple more things we got to do. Alex do be working. He be working. But also fair. Alex is locked in the basement. He's got to get the work done. I think he's trying to work so much today so that he doesn't have to work as much tomorrow and like not use PTO. Because he only has 2 days of PTO left until August, which is the end of their fiscal year. Can you believe that? 2 days. 2 days until August. So we found that out like a week or two ago. Then we're like, oh shit, well maybe we shouldn't use PTO for the subathon. And he was like, I'm going to figure something out. Can you count why it goes from fart 1 to fart 3? Okay, wait. Zethus, hold on. I can actually pull up something very specific for you. There is lore to fart 2 and why fart 2 is lost to us. And ironically, recently, I did actually make a YouTube short about it. So that's kind of funny that I can pull that up now as like an explanation. That's actually really funny. I never thought we could do this. Is this gonna work? Why is it muted? Oh, that's why. Okay, here. Zethus, I'm gonna answer your question in the form of a short that I made. Okay. Hold on. Okay, ready? Wait, let me turn off the music. We gotta get the full effect of this. Ready? If you look at my sound redeems, there's fart 1 and fart 3. Fart 2 got taken down because apparently fart 2 is copywritten. And it's not even copywritten by the guy who fucking made it. But whatever. I'm not bitter at all. Not at all. Who copyrights a fart? I know! It was my favorite fart sound. And they took it from us. If you look at my sound redeems, there's... So that's it. They took fart 2 from us. Free my bot fart 2. He did nothing wrong. Oh shit, Echo, you're right. We should have a fart 2. Wait, Echo, can you put that in Discord? Okay, so as I said, oh god, that's another thing. We do have updates. You guys see now we have a horny jail emote. They wouldn't let me call it Alyssa Horny for the emote name. So I had to call it jail. So we all have to know that it's horny jail, right? Echo, I actually wanted to see if I have an emote only chat command right now, but I don't know if it works or not. So I kind of want to try it. And then I have a plan to make it a whole horny jail thing. You guys don't need to worry about this. You just know I'm cooking behind the scenes, okay? The thing is, Echo, I don't know how to turn emote only chat off. I don't know if it'll work. So I'm going to try it. Yeah. So that's the lore of fart 2. I think having the short come up to explain fart 2 is so good. This is kind of what I was saying by like, I just want you guys to know there's a lot of things for stream that I'm so excited to do and I'm catching up on. But with the subathon, it's sorry, I just saw a highlighted message. My bad, one sec. With the subathon coming up, there's some stuff with cleaning the Discord and the Discord categories, and then some extra things on stream that are just taking longer. But believe me, I'm gonna get there. The Legend of Fart 2. Whenever it's a busy time, work time for all of us, I feel like Phil has been so much busier than usual too. Disney, I've actually noticed that too, where there's like ebbs and flows. I was talking to someone about this the other day, also in like stream numbers, where it's like, it seems like the whole world becomes busy at the same time and then backs off. Yeah, it's very weird. I was here when Fart 2 existed. Can I send you my farts? I shit you not, guys. I see people say, yeah, like take laxatives, record the sound. I shit you not. Literally. I shit you not. I have a plan one day to do a stream where we do the Fart 2 Reborn. And I think that's what it's going to be called. And we spend the whole stream recording and making our own Fart 2 as a community. That's what I want to happen. You're scaring me? What do you mean? Fart 2 Requiem! Stop! Oh my god! Wait! I want to do that so bad! Oh my god. Get ready for the husband fart. Fart 2 Requiem. I gotta write that name down. Oh my god. Hold on, that's too good. That's way better than Reborn. And it definitely has nothing to do with my current Resident Evil brain rot. Yeah, it definitely has nothing to do with my current brain rot. Absolutely not. Let me turn back on the chill beats. Holy shit. It was my turn with the brain cell. That was so good. That got me crying, dude. That was funny. That meta attracts some weird people. What if we give it a name that like only the community would understand? So like people don't come in for farts? Well, you know what? Wait, Rosie, it could work. Hold on, hear me out. Did anybody watch Doug's Fartocracy? Whenever he established the Great Fartocracy? This was years ago. But I do think there's a way we could do this. Alyssa be like, I'm sorry, I'm working so hard to make content for you. I don't have time to do other stuff. It's fine. This isn't a corpo job. I know, but I also just, I wish I had more time in the day because I'm so excited to get to all of this, you know? But I'm glad you guys are understanding. I just want to make sure to communicate that, you know? You guys have given me a lot of good ideas with how to organize the Discord to make it a better experience for you guys, and I'm definitely wanting to get to that. I hope in 20 years you come back through your notebook and see Fart 2 Requiem. Imagine I'm like, what is this again? Anyways, I was talking about Doug's Fartocracy. Doug did a great Fartocracy run. It was a fantastic stream. The video's on YouTube if you want to see it. And I think that stream is one of his greatest of all time. So maybe it'll just be like a renaissance of sort, you know? And like we've got 3 mods and I'm here. If any crazy freaks come in, we just ban them. I got smite sounds. We could try it. Oh my god, we got so many streaks. 5 streams from Mohammed. Thank you. And 20 from Paula. You love this I love you. Thank you. That really means a lot since we're talking about Fart 2 Requiem. You know what else is funny about Fart 2 Requiem? It's not just that I'm brain rotted, because I am, but get money from them first, then ban. That's the way you do it. See, that's why Echo thinks ahead. The word requiem is not too far off from rectum. And to say Fart 2 Requiem makes me almost think I'm gonna say Fart 2 Rectum. And I don't know why, I just think that's really funny. I I can't be crying at fucking fart jokes, man. How old am I? I'm 31 years old. I can't be doing this. Alyssa loves to bait the weird people. First the feet thing, now farts. I did post a feet thing. I shouldn't say that. That's out of context is bad. I posted a short where we talked about a feet thing. Rectum, Dan near killed him. That's so good. Time for more tea. I'll be joining you soon, Jay. I'm getting a big mug of tea this afternoon. I vote we do fart music league. I really want to do the meme music league. I got plans for that. This quickly turned from book club to fart club. So Zethus, we do, because like I'm realizing you're relatively new here. We do normally do a bit of like a yapping hour. It's not even planned, but it's just like as stream starts, I like to catch up with you guys and just chat and riff. I don't know. I just feel like it's a nice way to kind of like connect with you all and get to know what's going on in all of our lives. And inevitably it devolves into something like this before we start whatever activity today. Requiem to the rectum. Exactly. Shit. I'm always surprised how Alyssa seems to read over my messages like it's magic. I do? What do you mean? I'm reading them. I just read them. I'm just slow. That's different. Hi, Sigma. How are we doing? Fart Jones. Oh, wait. Actually, I realized I missed. Hold up. Fart Jones are funny. Fart jokes are funny. Doesn't matter how old you are. You're so right. I also realized, wait, I missed my highlighted messages above. Hold up. You may want to outline the emote in white because it's sort of hard to read. I can do that. You know what's funny is I've done that with my other emotes and I liked the look of them less, but you're right. The Scarlet Hollow ones are hard because I actually did some levels work on this because they're so like monotone, because they're not grayscale, but they're very like sepia monotoned almost. It's kind of rough. Okay, gang, going to the bottom. Yapping hour, sure ma'am. I try to give her the hour warning. This is true. You know why I like the stream? Because sometimes we're talking about absurd jokes. Like right now, we're talking about farts. It's the, what do we call it? The duality of man. It's the duality of man.
Drink!
You're so right, Rick. Oh my God, who said it? That's right. This would be good. Requiem for a fart reprise. Stop. It's too good. At this point, change the title to Fart Club. No! Okay, gang, hold up. I'm gonna go to the bottom. Oh, I'm basically at the bottom. The cursed cup? No, this is the cursed cup. This is Smooch's cursed cup. The duology of man. Yeah, I almost said duology of man. Shut up. I still got books on the brain. This isn't a cursed cup. This is like one of those blenders. What are they called? Blender bottle. See? Don't look at my nails. I might have broken my nails before stream. Yeah, this is where you mix your protein shake. It's got the little thing in it. You see it? Why is there a cursed cup? Well, Smooch doesn't like this because of the bubbles. See how it's got bubbles in the plastic? We're an ASMR stream now. Ooh. Stop showing it. You love the bubbles? I really love them too, but Smooch can't stand it. Chatterino. Okay, I got you, Cleo. I got you. A chat thing I can recommend for you for easy reading. Oh, is Chatterino. You can filter out bot messages and redeems so you can have an easy time reading chat. Oh, that's a good idea. I am trying to get better at it. I think I'm slowly kind of enforcing that, like, I might not be reading every single chat anymore, but I am trying to get to most of them. Because it's cool that we're in a spot where it's really cool that there's so many people here who like to chat, and I love chatting. I never want to discourage chatting, so I want to and also I like talking with you all, so I want to hear people and see people what they have to say. What I can tell you is I skim over every message at least a little bit. So even if I don't say it out loud, I am reading it. But it's something I'm trying to adjust to as there's more people now, which is a great problem to have. Look, I'm a fizzy drink and you drink me and you're like, ah, psych. See, joke's on you, Smooch. I never drink fizzy drinks. I only drink flat water and this and tea, and that's it. It's cute. Thank you, Cindy. The cups triggered me. And you do give us permission to repost. I do, especially if it's something that you really want me to see. Yeah. The whole chat thing is just it's going to be something we navigate together. And you all know I just, I always try my best. It's not like I'm ever intentionally being like, well, no, that's not true. I do intentionally ignore messages, or maybe not ignore. I won't read them out loud if I feel like they're like triggering, or if I feel like they're going to turn the conversation into like such a negative way it's hard to come back from. But it's not that I'm ignoring it because I want to see people, you know what I mean? Or like know what's going on in y'all's lives. I miss Music League right now. Mohammed, we actually just did a Music League like a week or two weeks ago about. And we do them about quarterly-ish, like every 3 months. So if you're in the Discord, you should get news for that there as well. And then whenever it comes up, I'll talk about it on stream. It makes me feel like I need to clean the cup because of the bubbles. No, that's fair. Listen, it's a very polarizing cup, okay? People seem to love it or they hate it. I didn't realize buying that cup that there'd be such strong opinions on it. You just pre-ordered the Magnus Archives tea? Oh, what kind of tea is it? Zethus, I'm a huge tea girly. I'm American, as you can probably tell by the way I act and sound. But my grandparents and most of my extended family are all from Europe and overseas. I very, very much was raised with the British afternoon tea habit. And yeah, I'm a bitch for tea. Love it. You enjoy the cup? Thank you. I'm actually glad there's more cup enjoyers than I thought. I thought everyone just hated the cup, so I'm glad people actually like it. God forbid you monitor and moderate your content. Who does she think she is? Well, I used to listen, Moss. It wasn't too long ago that, like I would say around this time last year, or no, maybe like before that a bit. But I would like, I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, you read every single message. I don't know. There's a weird, relationship that I think a streamer will have with early streams, where you do feel like you have to be open with other people, and like laying down boundaries for streamers is really difficult. I think it's something I still struggle with, to be honest, but yeah, I don't know. It's something I think I'm getting better at, and I'm thankful for everyone's flexibility here, because you guys have all been really cool while I've been figuring that out. It's nice. You make tea now? Hell yeah. Hello, is it Hipok? Let me know if I got your name right or wrong. It's been good, man. I'm excited to get to book club stuff. Watching from the door. It's Hippic. Okay, thank you. Hippic. Watching from the dorms in Harvard? That's sick. Are you guys having any signs of spring up there yet? My sister-in-law lives in Boston. And my God, it sounds like you guys got fucking nailed with some snow recently. Second year? That's awesome. What are you studying at Harvard? You're doing a great job, Alyssa, promise. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Y'all know I'm always open to feedback. I used it in Discord. I deleted the app. Yes, because of full memory on my phone. iPhone user problem. Mohammed, I can't. If anyone ever wonders why I don't upload pictures onto Discord as much as I wish I could, is because my phone won't allow me to take pictures anymore because it's too full. I can still screenshot things, right? But it's like, no, you can't open your camera. No more. So I actually really understand that. Either that or your back is itchy. I move a lot when my back is itchy, and I'm trying my best not to scratch all. Um, like the whole hockey team, perhaps? Yeah, God, that was one. The snow has been horrible. Is it still there? Is it melting at all? I haven't talked to my sister-in-law in probably or I haven't really heard from her in like a week or two. Nearly lost roof of our research building? Oh, shit. You're in bioengineering. That is so cool. Damn, that's awesome. That's great. So I have two sister-in-laws. One is in Boston. She's an occupational therapist. My other sister-in-law, though, is at UF, and they just got their doctorate in materials engineering. And did a lot of work with like diabetes and stuff. That's really cool. Tough field, man. Good for you. Lots of good work going down. Literally all of us just pick up the vibe. Hi, I'm from a book club in DC. We have a new guy here. God, I know. What a time. For those that don't know, that was a joke where we had a guy in here come in here separate times and lie about being on a hockey team and being like, hi, we have a new guy on the team. And we were literally like, you came in here before and said this is exact thing. And then they forgot. Idiots. You can move pictures off your phone. Rick. These are all pictures I want on my phone. I've got this phone. I've had this phone for probably like 7 or 8 years. Oh my God. Yeah, probably like 7 years. Everything on this is something I feel like I really want in my hands. And over 7 years, there's nothing more I want to part with. I don't know what to do about that. I should probably just really move over the pictures. I keep telling myself they might be pictures I want to show somebody. And then I never do. Who am I going to show them to? It's not like I see anybody that hasn't already seen the pictures. You're right. You're so right. I wanted to save lives from cancer. That's so good. Damn, you're doing great work then, Hippick. Shit. Best of luck with all your studies with that. Don't have an iPhone, but are you able to move pictures to your computer? No, I can. I'm just lazy, and I thought I would want them, but I don't. The sister that ignored Alex last night, or the older sister? If that was his younger sister is the one. She currently works at one of the labs at the school she got her doctorate at. She like is a researcher by profession, I think. I might have some of that information wrong. I don't know. One of them is a lavender Earl Grey, other is a chamomile mango. Oh shit, that sounds good. I don't even know how to say it. Smoked lapsang so chong tea. I might have butchered that. And a dark roasted coffee. That sounds so good. Oh my God. Girl boss, you don't need to offload them. Just back them up to a drive. What if I've already done that? What if I've already done that? I can tell you guys that my phone problems I've shown to Alex, and even he can't believe how far I've pushed the envelope. And it's at the point where I just need to take off all the photos and videos, and I just need to do it. Then they're already accessible on your computer. No, that's what I'm saying. But see, what if I'm out at orchestra and I'm telling a story, and then I want to show this one very specific picture of my dog to the new trombone player sitting next to me, right? So then I have it. And I have so carefully selected what is on my phone down to the pictures, the videos, and the apps that over the 7 years I've had this, it means I can't part with any of it. You download the app for the drive on your phone, you look it up. I don't have space for that. I need you to know the extent of my problem. I had 6 Google like Gmails. I made a 7th one so I could utilize 15 more gigabytes of free Google storage that I didn't need. All the other emails are used for actual, like, one is for art stuff, one was a personal one, one is for one was for my music days. It was a professional music email. Don't worry, don't try to convince her to empty your phone, it won't work. No, but now I'm realizing, listen, what I'm saying is I've come full circle, and what Rick told me about the pictures made me realize I'm being delusional, and I just need to get them off my phone, because I'm not going to show the trombonist and orchestra the weird picture of my dog. Okay? Okay, Alyssa, what the fuck? No, don't look at me like that. Don't tell me you haven't made an email just to get some free shit before. Everyone's done it. Tea comes pre-grinded. That's really nice, Ethos. All the things you're missing out on by not having room to capture those new moments. All right, you're right. I gotta be real. Disney just said the realest thing I think I've heard in years when it comes to my phone. I think Disney has said the realest thing. So for today, we have regional finals for volleyball versus UNI students, but hoping to get nationals. That's so cool. Oh, Hippic, I hope you have a fun time doing that shit. That college sports, and whenever I went to college and like having such easy access to that stuff was always such a really, it was a gift. It was a treat. I have a book that I can send a pic of on Discord I think you'll like. Please do. See this, we have a whole book section. I adore talking about books. Absolutely. All right, here's everyone judging me. Guys, you've convinced me. Listen, you've convinced me. After the subathon, I'll have time. I'll empty the pictures off my phone. You won. You did it. Alyssa, I try not to judge at all, seriously, but smiley face. The discussion, you've won. You did it. I admit defeat. I think you all are right. Here's the thing, Alyssa, you can remove them from your phone, then have room to download the app where it'll be accessible. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll do it. I'll do it. I need to have time, but I'll do it. Check it real quick. It's really funny. Hold up, let me see. Slay the Princess. The Art of book. That's fantastic. Amazing. Wait, hold up, let me. Oops. Hey guys, my internet didn't let me send a message until now. Oh no, hi Nora. I'm glad to see you here. How are things going? By the way, talking about books, I've read Metamorphosis and fallen in love with Kafka. I have not read Metamorphosis myself. Alex did in college. I want to really bad. I feel like it's just one of those foundational reads I want to know more about. I'm also stoked because there's a town fair. Planning on asking out my roommate. Wait, your roommate? Do you know if they like you too? Because hold on, Hippic, that's huge. I'm happy for you. If it's a roommate situation, that can get kind of dicey. Do you know if they're into you as well? Or like, are you kind of like taking the plunge into it? Because that's huge. Yeah, and they were roommates. That's what I'm saying. That takes some real guts. But I love a story like that, man. That's like, those are like the romance novels I like to read. It's exciting. You thought the same thing? Animal Farm is really good. That's Orwell, right? I just read 1984 by Orwell last year. It's the entire game in book form with concept art. That's such a cool way to print that. That's such a cool thing for them to do. We read that in high school German book, German school and all. That's really cool. We've been good friends for 2 years now. We've hung out a lot. Hey, Pick, that's like my fucking bread and butter. I'm so happy for you. Like genuine. I married my high school sweetheart. If you see right at the right in chat, we started dating early on in high school, but it was the whole like we were pretty good friends, and then we started dating, and I just think that's fucking adorable. I wish you all the best this weekend, man. It sounds like you're having a great time. You have the most optimistic heart. That's really nice because sometimes I feel like a cynical bitch. I think I really volley between the two, and there's not a lot of middle ground. You wanted to buy 1984? It's a good read. It's really good. Might make you a little sad, but it's good. Doing pretty good today. Stepped outside of my house for the first time after weeks of grinding uni. Had my hopefully last exam on Wednesday and praying I pass. Nora, I'm wishing you the best. That's right. Jay is also engaged to their high school sweetheart. I know. I'm excited for you guys. I remember we kind of bonded over that whenever I first met you, Jay. What's up? My name's Alex, and I never fucking learned how to read. It is book club pick day. Trina, I'm literally actually just about to like go over and start. I think I'm gonna put on a quick movie for you guys as I set up. Then yeah. Hold on, here we go. My star employee. She means the world to me. She listens. She tries to understand my jokes. She always makes sure I don't miss out on classes. Oh. Well, hey, Hippic, keep us updated if that happens. You know, you don't got to give us deets, but now I'm a little bit invested in your story and just be like, guys, she said yes. Because I really hope that for you. Trina, don't go corpo. Trina's going corpo? Getting good words on LinkedIn? Guys, she's a fucking goner, dude. She's a goner. I'm going to put on a very brief movie. And then I'll be right back and it's time for book club. I do want to warn you guys, today's going to be a shorter stream. I normally, because we have a lot of new people here for book club, so I just want to warn. Normally book club bracket happens. It doesn't take like a huge amount of time. And then I go into playing another game, right? Today, I'm probably not going to be playing a game or doing anything after because I am preparing for a subathon tomorrow. And I want to make sure that's all like on the up and up and all good. So I'll get ready for book club bracket. We'll do that. And I hope you all have a lovely time. I'll be right back.
Hey, check this out.
What?
Look at this.
What is it? Oh, wait. Is that... It looks bad.
Look at it.
What?
Wow. Go ahead.
I don't trust you.
Go ahead. Touch that.
You do it.
Go
Touch
ahead,
it?
Yeah.
You bitch!
Oh, you idiot.
I slipped? Oh!
Oh!
Wait,
Oh! Get up! Get up!
I'm trying! Anyways, I heard them saying piton, and I was like, they're fucking around, right? It's not actually pronounced piton. And, you know, I looked it up. It is piton, and not python. Wouldn't you think it's python? Piton sounds stupid.
Yeah, can you cure me?
What if I told you a bird stole
All right,
it?
it's probably in your backpack.
What if I told you a bird stole it?
Still,
No, no, a bird took it from me.
Hey.
Yeah.
Where's that cure-all?
It's right here. It's right here. We can so do this. I just need to not throw anymore. I can do this, right? No, no, no! No! Okay, hold on. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do... Hold on. Oopsie. Hold on. Oh, no. Wait. What? Stop. Okay, don't fall. Don't. Stop. Girl. I have one sliver.
Like a rope gun or anything?
No, I was just wishing we did. Piton is kind of ick on the tongue. I know. Python is so much better, right? Like, Python. Let's use your Python. Anaslip, I think, is more powerful than you realize. Is that the magic conch? Wait, come back, come back! Wait, conch! No! Wait, conch, come back, conch, come on. No, 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 come on, come on. A sliver in a dream. All right, come on, come on, come on. Oh no, please, no, no. Ah! No, had so much good shit. I think Alex.
Yep.
Alex.
I gotcha. I'm here to catch you. All right. Any second now. Uh-huh.
Hey.
Don't you worry. I'm here at the top.
Hey.
So you died.
I died.
Yeah.
Don't fall. Piton. Give it to me. No, I don't want this. Stop. Drop it. What is happening? I'm throwing. I'm throwing. Thank you. That's all I wanted. This is all I... Let go. No. No! I don't know how far I'll make it. Oh no! I'm sorry. All right. I'm back. I'm back. I'm here. Who's ready? If we ever did Community Peak, I feel like Alyssa, or no, I feel like Alex would get to have a preschool rope for me and Alyssa. Yeah, he does that for me a lot in general. Roommate's super pretty. That's good. There was Community Peak not too long ago. Community Peak not too long ago. This is true. There's also the chance for some Community Peak during the subathon, if we have time for it. All right, it's time for me. Oh wait, I never tested out emote only chat. I'm gonna try that real fast. Did this work? Can you guys still type? Can you guys still type? Or if not, just send emotes. Uh-oh. Well, now you're not saying anything. Uh-oh. All right, it didn't work. Okay, it didn't work. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. This is why we test things. This is why we test things. You can't restrain me? Excellent. No, that's fine. I wouldn't want to do that to you. Who would want to restrain you? We're turning on the fun music now. It's fun music time. Oh, fuck. I got jump scared. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. It's the happy music. It's the happy music we do. It's happy music time. Fuck, sorry. Alright, let's turn that down. There we go. Okay. Wait, is it working now? Chat can't words? Mods riot? Wait, is that... What do you mean? How do we fix this? Wait, are you really an emo? How did that happen? Can I turn that off? That wasn't supposed to happen. I just turned it off. Oh, Echo did that? Echo, you had me thinking I fucking borked it. Echo, you had me thinking I fucking borked it, dude. Oh my god, only the Vips can talk. I don't have any Vips in chat. I don't have any. I'm saving Vivip for, I don't know, something in the future. That scared the shit out of me. Twas a good one, though. All right, gang. Hey, are you ready for this? It's time for one of my favorite events we do. Only 4 times a year do we do this. It's book club time. It's book club time. Hey, Alex. How do I undock? How do I undock chat? Can I undock chat? Oh, fuck. That's not what I do. Maybe if I just click it enough. That didn't work. That didn't work. It's time for book bracket. We are. This is why you don't give Echo a sword. Oh my god. You might have your docs locked. How do I? Oh, I do. Oh, it fixed it. Guys, we're so back. You're back where you belong. You're fucking back where you belong. All right, I fixed it. All right. He's so fucking happy, dude. This is my signature smiley face. I love drawing them with these stupid eyes and the big mouth. So you'll see that a lot on my channel for branding. If you haven't been here before, even if you have, welcome to the book club selection bracket. I think it's become a bit of a running tradition on the channel now and the community. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy this. If you've been here before, welcome back. Can you be emote? That's a great idea. Can you put that in the Discord? Damn, thank you so much for the sub! Oh my gosh! Let's see, Dim, for 18 months. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Welcome to the bracket. Yeah, Moss, if you want to put that in reminders, because that's a great idea. Thank you. Time for books! I'll try you lock your dock before you rock a sock, if you know what I mean. Alright, well thank you guys. Alright, we're gonna start. Things are a little bit different this time, just a teeny bit different. One of the Patreon perks is a Patreon pick. So we used to do 8 books, we now do 6, which admittedly also makes it a little bit easier for me to pick books that I am making sure are very good and ones that you will like to read. But really I picked 7 books. The patrons receive all 7 with the same, they don't get titles. They get the same information you're about to get today. They vote for a pick out of those 7. And we have our winner. They're going to automatically go to the semifinals. That's going to be how that works. However, everything else is just up for grabs. So we have our first round. We have a fantasy going against a horror book. A fantasy going against a magical realism book. I was trying to differentiate between the two. Oh. I fucked up. I already fucked up. Hold on. Don't. Where's... Wait a minute. Where's the fucking... Yeah, what the... Hold on. Wait, it's... Hold on. It's not supposed to be, because I wouldn't... No, hold on. Hold on, here it is. Hold on. Here it is! It's against... Fantasy against historical fiction. It's historical fiction. There it is. There it is.
2
Technical
hours
difficulties.
later.
Okay, we got the lesbian gothic horror people rise up, assemble. We're all coming together. I miss you so much. I know, Dim. I hope you've been well. I hope you finally kicked that flu's ass. I hope the flu is kicked out of your body. RE9. Oh my god. Dim, I'm so RE pilled. You have no idea. What app is this? This is Photoshop. I do everything in Photoshop just because I have such experience with it from my Netflix days and like all the painting and stuff I do. I use it for stuff like this too. Okay, but anyways, that's explaining it. We'll go ahead and without further ado, we will get to the first voting round. So round 1, here's how it works. You have your fantasy versus your horror. You're gonna get a couple more descriptors. The fantasy book also has hints of romance in it. It's got some historical fiction. It's got elements of time travel in it. It is a standalone book at 320 pages. The horror book also... Oh my god, can you tell I was freaking out this morning trying to... I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna live with my sins. Can you tell I was freaking out this morning trying to finish up stuff for this and the subathon and everything was... Okay, shit. No, hold on. Anyways, the horror book also has elements of what should say fantasy, not fantasy. It has medieval settings, features demons. It is also a standalone at 432 pages. Phil, get Macca's tonight? Anybody else's stream twitching or just mine? Mine did drop a little bit of frames.
Maybe the real Fantasy was the friends we made along the way.
Fantasy, no. Oh no. Well, thanks for the bits. Oh my god. All right, we'll go ahead and do the first poll then. Poll? Or no? Do we do polls? Yes, we do. We allow additional votes. Okay. Question. Which book? So, we will do a poll. We allow multiple votes. They just cost channel points. It's five channel points per vote. And it's starting now. Go. Go, go, go. It's live. You have 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to decide the fate of this. Fantasy's in the lead. Fantasy's in the lead. Kind of by, I mean, a significant amount right now. By 10? Okay, okay, interesting. I gotta be real. I didn't know how the people would decide this because I don't really include a lot of fantasies. And I don't really include a lot of romances. And I didn't know how people would think of the romance angle. You know what I'm saying? I should also mention, by the way, that Alex also gets an Alex pick. Alex gets to pick one of the 7 books. Should I tell them which is the Alex pick? Alex, do you want them to know? I feel like that'll influence them. Yo, what? We do get an Alex pick. There's now a Patreon pick and an Alex pick in play right now. So one of the 7 books, no? Okay, then I won't tell them. I can't believe he's cheating by being married. Well, he doesn't know the other books. I just tell him, I say, what's a book on my TBR that you want to throw into the mix? And he picks a book and I say, okay. Let's hope Phil's not looking at chat. You got him some yesterday. I'm such a good wife. Aww. Fantasy's got a pretty clear lead. I don't know if horror could come back from this. 71%. We're about a little under halfway. Or I guess a little over halfway our time. Scammed. Too late to spam. Took my attention away for 10 seconds. Oh, were you gonna vote for the horror book, Jack? Which is interesting because you're not normally a horror dude, right? Stay alert for the Gothic lesbian horror propaganda. You can tell when somebody really wants a book. All cap emotes still count. Oh, they do count under the cap counter, probably. I had a bit over 800 points and now I'm at 2. I will warn some of the new people. You don't wanna spend them too much because sometimes the later rounds can get pretty intense. And if you run out of points for those, it can get pretty crazy. All right, it seems like we have our winner. It's gonna be fantasy. You worshipped Edgar Allan Poe as a teenager. Oh, that's true. I knew that about you. You don't like fantasy, or not fantasy. God, I keep fucking up my words. You don't like horror films, right? Romance historical fiction is giving romantasy. This is something. It's something. Can we guess the titles? I would prefer not, just because I don't want them to be... I don't want them to skew anyone's decision in case. Whether they're right or wrong. But feel free to guess to yourself for sure. See, this has strong opinions. Oh my god! I saw... Contributed 800 channel points. Okay. Okay. So fantasy has won. I will show, as the books are eliminated, I will show as books are eliminated what they are. You guys have eliminated Alex's pick. Yes, you guys have indeed eliminated Alex's pick, which is Between Two Fires. Between Two Fires by Christopher Buehlman, an epic tale of medieval horror. Guys, what the fuck? I voted for fantasy. This was Alex's pick. This is a book I've wanted to read for a very, very long time. I've heard a lot of great things about it. Yeah. GG's. Between Two Fires is no more. It's gone. It's a fucking goner, dude. Alex, I picked yours. I'm a real one. Just put that on my TBR after you mentioned it the other day. Yeah, that's why it was on my mind, is because I had just picked it for the book club. My tea! Oh no. Okay, we have now round 2. Round 2. I spelled fantasy correctly. That's good. We have 2 fantasy books. I know in this one in the front, you can see here I put it as magical realism. I'm gonna be so real. Most of these have, I think most of these except the last one have elements of fantasy just because I'm a bitch for that genre. These are both called fantasy books. The magical realism one is fantasy with elements of magical realism. That's just the flavor of genre. It's got romance, it's got historical elements, standalone at 448 pages. This is the one a lot of people are really vying for. It's fantasy. Queer lesbian. It's horror. It's got Gothic elements. It's also a standalone at 352 pages. So, for the poll, I'm going to put the top one as fantasy. Okay, and the bottom one I'll put as magical realism, just for some distinction. You got 3 minutes. Go! We're in ads. Do we want to pause? No. We're gonna keep going. We charge forward. They got 3 minutes. Guys, I promise you want to do the first one. Promise. I love how, like, everyone is like, we have to do the gay Gothic book. We have to. The book got caught in those fires. Yeah, between the two fires of the book's own damnation. Hate to see it. We have absolutely 0 votes for magical realism. And we only have votes for the gay fantasy book. All right. Chat is so quiet all of a sudden. I think I can hear them all pressing buttons. We have the one kind of pity vote. We have the one pity vote for magical realism. It doesn't stand a chance. Cleo's back from ads. Okay, excellent, excellent. Magical realism's now got 7. Perhaps could make a comeback. I left my tea on the Keurig for an unknown amount of time. Oh no. As a bisexual, hell yeah. Too busy voting? Oh shit, wait, magical realism's making a comeback. Oh my god, wait, it could be anything. People are joining together to cause some chaos. This is like the gay giraffes all over again. I know people weren't here for the gay giraffes, but there was a time when I said there was a non-fiction book. And it was essays and about animals, but it was considered queer. And everyone decided it was about gay giraffes. And then everyone rallied behind it. It ended up not being about that at all. It's Alex, isn't it? This is purely someone wanting chaos, but that's what this is all about. Alex, I was with you, you traitor. It's okay. It's okay. Wait. The lesbian Gothic book is... It seems to be maintaining its lead now. Magical realism is not catching up anymore. Hey, chat, remember when we picked the book about cannibalism? You did that yourselves! I even put very clearly... I put so clearly right here, cannibalism. And everyone said, hell yeah. I just want to watch the world burn. I ain't gonna waste my points. I'm almost at 30k. I'm saving up for crowd control peak. But I don't know how long that's gonna be. You're right though, Smooch. You could cause real chaos with that. I thought we were friends. Magical realism's starting to catch up again. It's closing the gap a little bit, but we only got like 2 seconds. Okay, it's fantasy. The lesbian Gothic book moves on. The lesbian Gothic book moves on. I will show you all what I had. So we do have a couple of returning books on this one. Returning books as in books that have been present on the book club bracket before, have now returned here. This book is one I've heard amazing things about. Gang, the fantasy magical realism book is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. A book I've heard so many good things about. It's supposed to really get you thinking. It's supposed to rip your heart out, make you feel great things. By great, I just mean like emotions. I just let you eat animals. You guessed right? Nice, Trina. Yes, Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It's going to be one of them. Just so you all know too, I keep the books that don't make it, and I do post a full list of them in case there's something you're interested in, and I will post that on Discord after. Okay, we got round 3. The final round of the first... Final match of the first round? Is that what I say? Here are your books. We have a fantasy book. Another one. Who would have thought? It's about witches. It's high fantasy. It's distinctly high fantasy. And it is queer. It is the first of a duology, which has been completed. Both books are published. It is 415 pages. 2 witches. You've read it? Did you like it? I've heard great things about it. It's been on my list for a while. The witches and queer, indeed. The last book we have is, well, last book. You guys are going to see the Patreon book in the next rounds, but the last book for this round, we have a historical fiction. This one does not have a twist of fantasy from what I could tell. It's historical fiction, purely historical fiction. It is Irish, rooted in Ireland, medieval Ireland, and it also features witches. This is the witch round, if you will. So we'll open our poll. We have book, question mark. We have fantasy, and we have historical. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Fiction. You got 3 minutes. Go. It's begun. Go. The are never gonna say vavitches normally again. Or vavi. Vavitches. Not in this chat, you're not. Go. Go. What have we got? Fantasy. Fantasy. Fantasy's in a clear lead. Everyone's feeling the magic, apparently. No one's feeling historical fiction. I just had to throw that out there. Of course we're gonna allow queer vavitches. Why would we not, Automod? Come on. Now I can vote without you being muted. I'm off the phone. That's good, Sting. Okay, yeah. All right. I can definitely see a trend in the vote. I see what a lot of people are interested in. I have a feeling we're going to be reading a fantasy book. I have a feeling spring is going to be full of magic. Perhaps the fantasy gaze. You are correct. We're just about, fantasy's about to peak past 100 votes. Historical fiction is at 3. I'm very curious who the 3 historical voters are. Is it one person or is it 3 separate people giving it the pity vote? I don't really know. When you pick all fantasy books, like 2 of them weren't. Like 2 of them weren't. But you're right. I have thought about, I think at some point I'm gonna do one that's very heavily nonfiction and kind of see where the vote lands. I just haven't been reading very much fantasy. I don't think I've read a proper fantasy book outside of Lord of the Rings since like no, not even. Since like July. August maybe? It was probably August, getting ready to go to that book festival. So then I've read Lord of the Rings, but then I haven't read any other fantasy outside of that since then. So I was really like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Next book club. Wait, what did Alex's thing say? What did it say? Where'd you go, Alex? Next book club? My pick is IKEA instruction manual. I swear to God. I have an IKEA horror book. You want to do the IKEA horror book? Guys, I think it's a goner. I think it's the duology. I need you all to be aware this is a duology. That's just something, I gotta put this here just to let you guys know, or else I feel like I'm not doing my job. I totally joined the book club then. I feel like I'm very out of place since I never actually read. See, that's the funny thing, Zethus. You don't have to read to participate in the bracket. That's kind of the beauty of this event. A lot of people here don't. or even if they do read, they don't necessarily participate in the book club. You can just vote on vibes. Like, you completely steer the ship of what we do. It's the beauty of it. All right, fantasy's the winner. Fantasy's the winner. I will show you guys this book. Some of you may be interested in it. This is definitely on my list to read in the future. All right. The book is about witch trials taking place in Ireland when women were burned at the stake. The book is called Bright I Burn. I had an art friend of mine read this and fucking loved it. I very much trust their taste in storytelling. They work a lot in film. They've worked as a viz dev artist in feature film for years now. So it got me interested in it. And let's be real, it's a pretty cool cover. It's pretty sick. There's something about it that just gets me. So Bright I Burn is the historical fiction that is now eliminated. Wait, what is... Alyssa, if I ever pick up Everything is Tuberculosis for the Patreon pick, you need to pick descriptors that don't make people go nonfiction. Ew. Oh no! Moss, when I've picked nonfiction books in the past, I've actually picked a John Green book before. I think people know I pick good nonfiction books for sure, because I've had a lot of them where people are like, "Oh shit, that looks like a good one." The historical looks great. I really want to give it a try. I did that unknowingly to Alex. Don't encourage them. All right, gang. So that means we now have... Why isn't this showing? There we go. Bam. So we have our round 1 results. What results? I can't say anything. Well, of course, in the bottom, Fantasy 1. Fantasy 1 over the magical realism, and Fantasy 1. Oh boy, we're just gonna have a whole bunch of fantasies. Okay, that's fine. No, everything's good. Everything's so good. Everything's so good. So we're just gonna have... Yep. 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 All right. All right. We have a lot. We have a lot of fantasies. Don't you fret. So here's what we do. Here's what we do. I'm gonna open this real fast. We have book number... What is going first? This one. Book number 1... is going... Oh, shit. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Okay, gang, you ready? Round 5. Wait, is that what I want to do for this? Hold up. That is what I want to do for this. Okay, we got round 5, gang. Round 5 is 2 fantasies against each other. So in the poll, I'm going to specify them a little bit differently. Okay, in the poll we're gonna do, so the top one, it's the romance, the historical fiction. I'm gonna put fantasy romance in the top one. And the bottom one, I'm gonna put lesbian gothic, okay? That's not necessarily indicative to what the books are, but just for the sake of tags and people clearly knowing what the difference is, I'm gonna do for that. Can't win against the goth lesbians. Doctor Who or Lady D. I never know how to say Demetresque. I never feel good saying it, so I just call her Lady D. I'm gonna be so real. 800 points went down the drain. That's okay. Listen, it's okay. It's okay. Everyone, people, I've done this book club now for over a year, and people have developed points strategies. I'm starting the poll now. You got 3 minutes. Go. We're live. We're live. It's on. Chat's about to get really quiet. Oh. I thought it was gonna be tied. Lesbian Gothic, we got this. Stretch your clicking fingers. I can hear the clicks now. I know which book the second option is, and man, it is not as lesbian as we're making out to be. Do you know what the second book is? I'm so curious. It's very gay. Just more men. I can assure you it's not. Well, I'm pretty sure I can assure you it's not. I would be shocked if it is. I don't think it's men. I don't think it is. Might still be a fantasy IKEA manual. You know, that's true. You never know. You never know. Lesbian Gothic turned on the NOS. I know. They're really flying. But it's not out of the count. We've seen this gap close a little bit more. I'm surprised we have not yet had one that is like so close. We have not had one that's like... Because sometimes it comes down to the wire, right? We haven't had one of those yet this time. Moss is trying to make the first win. Moss is playing 4D chess. If it's what I think it is, very not men. Okay. Yeah, but that was Alex being a troll. If I need an IKEA manual, I am indeed Swedish. Zethus, are you Swedish? We have a lot of Swedes in the chat. We got a lot of Europeans in the chat, and other people too, but I feel like the Northern Europeans have great numbers here. Gothic lesbian princess, that is a Vavitch. I'm not gonna say anything. Except that you got like 25% of your time left. You got like 25% of your time left. We're at... Yeah. Gang, I think the Lesbian Goths win. I think they've got it. Someone's still voting for fantasy romance. I really commend you for that. Someone's still going at it. Okay, let me see. This is the right book, right? Okay, yeah, this is. Excellent. Excellent. I had this one already pulled up. Davavitch! We got Alex on our side. I wonder when Alex is ever going to join a book club. I know you're really busy, so I never expect you to, but I wonder if there's ever going to be a book that he's like, I gotta read that. Holy shit, Echo really wanted the Lesbian Goths. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Well, gang, I'll show you what the fantasy romance time travel-y book was. Let's go ahead and pull that up. This is a newer release. Echo. Appreciate that people are still pouring points into the Lesbian Gothic. Echo just really wants to show their support, man. We have, for the book that was eliminated, it's a newer release. It's a book by Alex E. Harrow. Harrow? I don't know why I said Harrow. Harrow. It is called The Everlasting. A friend of mine read this that absolutely enjoyed it. They find Alex E. Harrow's writing hit or miss. Normally love their short stories. Found some of their longer novels okay. However, she said this novel exceeded all of her expectations. It's been rated very well. I know enough about Alex E. Harrow's style to be like, yeah, I think that'd be a cool try for a book club. That's a cool way to spell my name. I know, isn't that sick? Very cool. This is on my TBR actually. Yes, I've heard great things. So this is one. It's now been eliminated. It's no longer for us. It's gone. The doctor's gone. My clicky finger is tired. That means other people have to pick up the slack now. Damn, that's a cool... Oh wait, I read that already? I went to high school with Alex, also a woman. I worked with an Alex. She was not anything as cool as the name implied. She sucked. All right, gang. For the next round, you'll be introduced actually to the Patreon book. The Patreon book's gonna be on top. Let me make sure I get the other book correct. Okay. Here we go. Ready? For the next book, round 6, you're introduced to a new book. A new fantasy book, as the Patreon pick was. It is a cozy book. It is considered cozy. Historical fiction, features mythology. It is a fantasy book. It's a standalone at 304 pages. Then we have this one down here. Is the fantasy book that's very witchy, high fantasy. It's the first of a duology at 415. Okay, so let's get the poll going. Book. Okay, so we'll do cozy fantasy, and then we'll do maybe high fantasy. Cozy being the top one, high fantasy being the bottom one. Ready? Go! You got 3 minutes! Go! 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 But there's Vivitches. I love that no matter what happens, Alyssa has peak taste. So many of these are already on my TBR. Thank you. I do think I have good taste in books. Like, I recognize not all of them are gonna be, like, adored by people, but I do think I got a good radar for general taste. Or at the very least, fun book club books. Okay, we got some high fantasy. I'm kind of shocked that the PP, the Patreon pick, that we affectionately call the PP, is actually taking a bit of a nosedive right now. What are the people gonna do? This is probably the closest race we've had yet, though. The PP might be able to come back from this. We don't know. Never mind, queers in the name. I gotta be careful with that, because I do need to say, guys, the cozy fantasy is also queer. No, not be less gay. It's more like, gang, the cozy fantasy also has queer characters in it. So depending on what vibe you want, Sometimes the books are queer and I don't say it is. So take that information what you will. But the bitches, that's another thing entirely. This changes everything. This changes everything? I'm curious, will the vote reflect that? It might. You say that now? You guys should trust that sometimes listen, I'm an open-minded girl. Okay? A lot of these books are gonna be gay. Chat has to undo their mistakes. I'm sorry, gay mythology? Yeah. Oh my God. They're turning the I read the truth. I'm pretty sure, right? Hold on, but now I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm fairly certain. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yeah. I thought it was. Wait, someone on my story graph I thought said it was gay. Hold on. Wait, I don't want to lie to you. I think it is. I would bet money that I think it's gay. She's spreading fake news. I'm not. Well, now I'm scared. Now I don't want people to get mad at me if it's not gay and then it wins. Hold on. Oh my God. I do not know. I just shouldn't say anything. I just shouldn't say anything. Me too, Paula. I voted for Cozy. Redo. Pause the poll. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna Google. Hold on. Hold on. Just hold your horses, chat. If there's... Okay, wait. If there's ever been romance in a book for book club, has it ever not been gay? I don't think there has been. I've never actually had a romance book win book club. Okay. It says the book is not explicitly queer, but it is implicitly queer. And apparently has ace representation, which as an ace, and that never fucking happens, I'm condoning this. I'm condoning this book. I didn't know this. It said gay in mythology. It changed my choice immediately. I think Trina will also be happy about that. Condoning? Oh yeah, I guess condoning isn't the right word there. Slightly wrong connotation. Okay, I will show you guys Echo. Oh, okay. Gang, I will show you all the book that did not make it. One sec. Yeah, that's the book. Hello? Where are you? I know you're here. You're not like a weird book or anything. All right, the book, the high fantasy witchy book is called Witch King. It is Witch King by Martha Wells, a duology of the Rising World. Martha Wells, heavy-hitting author, actually got their start on fantasy and wrote multiple fantasy series, but they're most well known for right now for the Murderbot series that came out on Apple last year and obviously has been written about for much longer. The Rising World series is completed with the sequel being Queen Demon? I believe it's Queen Demon. Because it's not Demon Queen. Queen Demon. So this is the other book. Put that right here. Wabam. Alright, gang, that means we're on our final round. The final round is the peepee. Oh, whoops, shit. Hold on. The peepee. And what's the other one? It was not that one. It's easier when I do it like this. Not that. Not that. Oh, that's right. It was this one. Oh shit. I do wonder how this is gonna... I wonder how this is gonna play out. Oh. Okay. Okay. Gang. I'm now stressed. I'm too invested in both of these. All right, this is where we watch the world burn. And I honestly don't know what y'all are gonna pick. We have our cozy fantasy that we've established as implicitly queer. It even has ace representation. Alex, don't fuck It's historical, mythological. We have this one that is probably more explicitly queer, I'm assuming by the tags. It's got elements of horror. It's gothic. All right, it's time. I'm voting on page count. That's another thing to consider. But these are also very close in page count. My hands are off the keyboard. Alex, you do whatever the fuck you want. You vote for what your heart wants. Okay, final round. I'm gonna put cozy fantasy and I'll put lesbian gothic. Ready? Go. The final 3 minutes. The final 3 minutes. It's begun. What's gonna happen? This music is not appropriate. You're gonna vote both? Is this a hard choice? Gothic versus mythology is criminal. Like, here, Trina, choose between your two babies. Oh my god! Okay, wait, lesbian gothic's got a strong lead, but hold on, anything could happen here. Anything could happen here. Ty, you want cozy fantasy? You know what, Ty, here. I'm gonna put in my vote for you. Well, no, I shouldn't do that. But if you want, vote as much as you want in the poll. You can do it. I don't want to sway the vote one way or the other. I'd argue this music is very appropriate. It might be lesbian gothic. It might be lesbian gothic. Are we gonna do this for the spring? Our spring read? One is only implied, the other on the hand. No, that's fair, that's fair. I put in cozy fantasy for Ty. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, that's very sweet. Okay. Oh man, oh man. Okay, I'm pulling up both books now. Pulling up both books. In a shocking twist, I can't believe the PP might lose. I can't believe the PP might lose. I think I broke the mobile. Just dumb. I think I can't read my own sentences. No, you're so good. I understood what you were saying there. No worries. Oh, wait, shit, where did it? There it went. Sorry. All right, you guys got probably about a minute. You got about a minute. Lesbian Gothic's got a really strong lead with 72%. Cozy Fantasy seems to be dead in the dust. I think they may have given up. And the Lesbian Gothic group is still putting in their points. Okay, wait, no, Cozy Fantasy's deciding, no, I'm not going down without a fight. The PP loses to the VV. That's so funny. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be pissed. Because you think you know what it is? This is the most devastating thing I've ever been through. However, regardless, I may have a great addition to my TBR. I mean, also, Trina, feel free to join us for the book club. The Discord discussions are great, and even then, if you can't join the actual in-person discussion, the threads are really fun. Because I mean, I know you're a pretty avid reader. I would say, like, in the same way I am. It's so fun to be wrecked by a book and to share that emotion with other people, isn't it? It's just the best. At the end of the day, I'm thrilled for either. And you guys will get the list of all of these books, 100%. All right, Lesbian Gothic has won. Echo is fucking screaming, dude. Echo is thrilled. Echo contributed 1,307. Aw. I've never done a book club. Paula, you should think about doing it. I mean, I never want to pressure anybody, but this book club is designed to, like, the bracket is something everybody can participate in, even if you don't read. I think it's just fun to kind of see what books are out there and to talk about this kind of stuff with people. The threads make it available for people to talk to throughout the 3 months. I have it be seasonally and 3 months at a time, so it's not so rare, but also people don't need to, like, oh shit, I have to read a whole book within 3 weeks, but I'm really busy these 3 weeks, you know? So yeah, definitely design a bit for that. I will show you all the cozy fantasy that did not get picked. I'm not gonna lie, this is one I was really fucking excited about. Why did it do this? Hold on. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know. There we go. There we go. I was really excited about this. I do think if you're interested in this, it'll make a fun spring read. The cozy fantasy is called Green Teeth by Molly O'Neill. This is a book that came out last year. It is great for T. Kingfisher fans, which T. Kingfisher is someone who we've had in the book club twice before, I believe. Definitely at least once before. I fucking love T. Kingfisher. This is some of Molly O'Neill's first stuff, but I've heard great things about their writing. They have another book coming out, I believe, later this year, but this is very spring-coded. Jenny, the main character, is the one that's supposed to be Ace representation. Yeah, great stuff. This is the second time Green Teeth has been the runner-up and lost. I know, Sting, because you and I both wanted it. I feel very strongly about the horror lesbian tag. I had to do clickies. Oh, I think you'll still love it. Wait, there were Vivitch? Yeah, technically. I think this is... I thought this story was like a monster in a lake, like falls in love and has a relationship with like Britain's local witch in like historic Britain. That's what I think this book is about. I was so alone. I know, Sting. I'm sorry. I do think you'll still like the other one. Because like I said, I try to pick all bangers. Actually, this book that won is also another book that's been on the bracket before. Because I've had a lot of good ones, so sometimes I want to circulate them back in. I met this author before. I met this author when they were touring for this book at a book con. It is by Maddie Martinez. It is their debut novel called The Monster and Her Maiden. It's based on Jewish mythology, their legend of a golem. The pitch for this that she told Tor when it was published is it is Sapphic Frankenstein. In the way that the Jewish golem is kind of Frankenstein, falling in love with the woman who makes them. Yeah. Buying this immediately sounds hot. I did actually hear, wait. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on. I got something. This is a book. I actually already own this book because, as I said, I went to a author and book festival where Maddie Martinez was there touring with other Tor authors, as in the publishing company Tor. This book is one I bought while I was there because they did free signings, and so I got it signed by her. It's a gorgeous book too, by the way. Like, just all the art fucking slaps. But then even on the inside, it's got like this beautiful gold paper. And the, and we did signings for me and my friends that went for the books that we bought. And she signed it. It was so nice. It's got my name. And then she wrote out a quote in all of the books down here. And the quote says, "What are humans without stories?" And she was just really cool. And she sat and chatted with us for a little bit. It was really sweet. So, yes, I'm happy to be able to say I have her book. I'm excited to see where her career goes. She was on stage with crazy heady hitters. It was Annalie Newitz, but then also, if you know Nevo was on stage with them, and John Scalzi. So it was cool because she was like the first debut author. Wait, what will come out? The physical? Wait, I can't order or buy the physical copy. It's in pre-order in Germany. Oh, Rosie! Well, you can get an ebook, right? I hope. Is this a monster fucker book? Because if it is, I have to recommend it to my friend. I don't know. I mean, it's not... I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not really sure, honestly. We'll go through it together and we'll see. We'll see how it is. And you're a storyteller. I know. I thought that was very sweet. She was very cool to talk to. I mean, really all the authors were when we were signing it. I got distracted. The Maiden and Her Monster is our book club book. Yes, this is it. We've got our winner. We've got our winner. I'm excited to see how it is. I do want everyone to keep in mind this is Maddie Martinez's debut, which doesn't mean one way or the other that like it's good or bad per se. But now that I've read a bit more, I have noticed that sometimes debut authors can, you know, you can see kind of like where growth can happen. Or you can be like Tamsin Muir and Gideon the Ninth out the gate is like your fucking magnum opus, but whatever. She wrote a lot of short stories before that, so I shouldn't say that, but I've heard such good things about this. You have? Okay, good. I'm so glad. I was just so thrilled to meet her and to see what it was about that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. The only one I can't buy is the Taschenbuch version. Oh, what does that mean? Oh wait, Taschenbuch, does that mean paperback? No, Buch is book, obviously, but... Alyssa, how did you pick these titles? Oh wait, yeah, Moss, did you say something earlier? I forgot. I'm sorry if I'm missing stuff right now, gang. The tags in the description gives me a rather monster, smutty feel. Then book club discussion in a couple months is gonna be really interesting, and we're all gonna get really close to one another, aren't we? we're all gonna have to talk about that, the implications of it. It's a 13-hour audiobook. Remember to check your Libby apps. Thank you, Moss. Okay, how do I pick these titles? Much like my Steam games, you know how on Steam I'm really good at filtering out tags, and I think reading reviews to pick good games or games that fit a certain niche I'm trying to do, right? I don't know what I'm trying to say. My brain's shutting down because I've technically been talking since like 11:30 straight. I would say I'm really good at filtering through tags. I'm good at knowing what my goal is. I also spend, like on Steam for games, a lot of time just perusing and window shopping. I do the same thing with books. I can't tell you how many times I just peruse Storygraph. I follow publishers on Instagram and TikTok. I'm not really TikTok. I do, but I don't get any information on TikTok. I peruse Instagram where I follow publishers and authors. And I just kind of keep my hand on the pulse as like new stuff comes out. And I've done that for a few years now. So my TBR is heinous. My TBR is something like 400 books. Also because it's not just my TBR. It's kind of where if any book interests me, I save it there. It's more of like a small collection of if I go out and I see a book in the wild, or let's say I want to organize my TBR by like, I'm feeling nonfiction today. What nonfiction books can I pick from? I kind of treat wish lists in general like that, or TBR lists. I would like to thank my years of filtering through fan fiction how I learned how to use tags so efficiently. You think I'm lying? And I'm fucking not. I'm dead serious about that. The audiobook is also on Spotify! Okay, that's good to know. It's paperback, pocketbook. Okay. Like the ones that are easier on the go. Oh, like, we call them mass market paperbacks. Yes. Kindle version is available. I had a question and then the message was the question. Oh, well, thank you. The real reason I ask is because you asked me to put one of my book club recs a while back in the Dizzy. Oh, yes, I know the book you're talking about. Oh my God, wait, I just saw that. I actually had that book pop up on my TBR. Was it Bury Your Gaze? Was that it? Bury Your Gaze is on my TBR. I just could have sworn it was gonna be that one. Like I said, Moss, yeah, don't take anything personally ever. I have like 400 books on my TBR. And I'm also very much a mood reader, so yeah, it's all over the place. It was Disco Witches of Fire Island. Oh, yes! Okay, I do remember that one. Yep. Bury Your Gaze is one of mine too. Yeah, there's just so many good books out there, man. Happy to go into this with y'all. I usually get paperbacks because it's lighter to carry. I'm also actually a paperback person. When I got this at the festival, because I wanted it signed by her, it was only out in hardback, you know, as a lot of new publications do. So I bit the dust, but it's worth it. And at least it's pretty. Like, I don't know, I really like the art and stuff on it. I thought the book was going to be Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil! Trina, that's on my list too. That's on my list too. Yep. That's funny, there was another V.E. Schwab on there though. Gang, I do think that's going to be it for me today. I'm sorry, it's just a little cheeky 2-hour stream. But hey, 2 hours, that ain't bad. Hey, I gotta go prepare for a subathon. Tomorrow. We will be live on Backyard Blanket Fort tomorrow at noon, which is 1 hour before I normally go live here. So sorry it's so short, but I'll be giving you a whole weekend's worth of really, I think, funny content. Oh my God, you're not ready for it. In the meantime, I will post probably at some point within the coming days, like any time between now and later. I will post more information about the winner, just so everyone has that. The Monster and Her Maiden, which I can't wait to read. As well as all the other books that weren't selected, just so people can add them to their TBR if they want. Scarlet Hollow is the queer Vivitch romance horror. It really is, though. It's fantastic. Be dropping in after my tournament! Yay! I'm glad you guys had a fun time. I truly love this event. Just getting hyped about books is always a delight. If you happen to have been in the book club discussion in Discord earlier, thank you for being there and hanging out. I know some people read the book, some people didn't. And I still had a lovely time hanging out with all y'all. Hush, my mouth is shutting down. You're excited to read this? I can't wait. I hope y'all enjoy it. I'll have the Discord thread set up sooner or later as well, so people can start reading it whenever. We typically have about 3 months. We do these seasonally. So since March is the beginning of the spring equinox, hence why we're doing all the quarterly stuff. So we'll probably do our discussion on this and wrap this up June. It'll be like the first week of June. And going into the first week of June, we'll do our next book club bracket. That's normally how that works. After 3.5 hours of talking about books, I think you've earned some nice silence. But books! Talk to me about The Locked Tomb. I'm really excited to read this. I may run to Barnes & Noble because I'm about to leave for errands. Let's fucking go! I cannot wait to read about the lesbian Gothic story with you all. And Jewish. It's gonna be all kinds of stuff. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Yeah, not offended, very excited to read this. Just adjusting my expectations. Yes, no. Very fair. Speaking of Locked Tomb, wow. In the Throes of Nona. Disco Witches of Fire Island's actually more of a summer book anyway. Very fair. Very fair. Nona gets crazy at the end, Sting. I hope you're enjoying it. Gotta remember to post the book I just finished. It was a really fun read. Yes, please do. I'm constantly adding to my TBR, even though it's like 400 fucking books. I don't know if I'll ever get to all the books I want to read, but it's fun to have them there. I'm glad I have them saved. Gang, I think we're gonna raid out. Are we gonna raid out? Yeah, let's see who's live. Let's see who's available. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a lovely time. Ooh, we have a lot of we got a lot of different stuff going today. Oh, there's a lot of different stuff going today. Oh shit, what do we do? Oh shit. How are so many people live? Is it because I'm leaving early? Maybe it is. Okay, gang. Are we feeling cozy gaming or are we feeling funny? Are we feeling funny or are we feeling cozy? What are we feeling? Libby only has audiobook version. Purchase it is, Jack. That's very sweet. Thank you. Because I know it's hard. Just I don't know. Books ain't cheap. Books can be expensive. Fun times. Okay, gang. We're going to go to... Do you remember My Voice Zoo? We're going to go over to My Voice Zoo. Whoops. Why isn't this turned down? There we go. We're going to go over to My Voice Zoo with Monkey Mel. You may remember Monkey Mel was someone who I did. Do you remember RV There Yet? The collab we did? Monkey Mel is fantastic. Great voice, by the way. Like, great voice and British accent, kind of separately. They're playing My Voice Zoo, which is that stupid game I played affectionately where you have to make your own sounds for the animals. Their voice is gonna be fucking fantastic with it. So go have a good time, go laugh, scream, cheer. It's gonna be great. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope to see you at the subathon tomorrow. So obviously no stream here Saturday. Right, that's a given. No stream here Saturday. Be at BBF this weekend. I'll see you there, campers. I love you. Goodbye. I forgot. I gotta do this. Bye. See ya. The Mario music's still on. Shit. Okay, there we go. Bye.